Hey y'all, welcome back to Made with Birg. This week we are planning with Coffee Monsterz Co. I mean, a potato in overalls with a pitchfork. How could I not? If you like my cute cup and you're looking for more cozy goodies, check out my shop, Gift Mallard. It's going to be linked below. Today, we are going to be doing something by Coffee Monsterz Co. I have been waiting and waiting for this, and I think the fall is the perfect time. It is called Potatoes Gone Wild. Look at how cute this is. This is what we're going to be using. I just love it. Oh my goodness, so cute. All right, so that is what we're using today. Cute as buttons. Let's get started. I think today we're gonna do, I thought this would be a cute little play on the potatoes. We've got these little veggies. So we're gonna put that all the way across. Isn't that cute? I think that's adorable. There we go. Okay, this is so cute. I'm excited about this layout. These potatoes, I mean, yeah, I just get a kick out of them. They're so adorable. So we have had a very long week this week. That's Monday, right? Yes. It's been a tough one. So I'm glad that I'm getting to sit down tonight and, you know, spend time with you guys. And thank you so, so much for spending time with me today. I know that you have other places and other things to do, and I'm just thankful that you want to sit down with me and do these great layouts. So here we go. All right, so here's the day covers for the potato theme. Aren't these cute? I just thought this whole thing just kind of took me in. All right, Saturday. And then Sunday. All right, now I think down here, I'm gonna do this, just like this. Isn't that cute? And this plays really well with these color themes. So I think it just works well. You know what I discovered? You know, the thicker washi on Husband and Showgirl, it's got little sparkles in it. I didn't know that. I just discovered that today because the washi I was looking at, it was in the sunlight and it was all sparkly. I was just amazed. I hadn't even noticed that. I'm not very observant. All right, so this is these two are Husband and Showgirl. I'll tell you what they are so that you'll know. And this is Once More with Love. So isn't that cute? This is the Once More with Love. It's just a graph with little faces and hearts and stars. All right. So I'm going to use this. And actually, I think I'm going to cut this. It looks like it's not doing well. Let me cut this. Sorry if you can hear my dog. She is downstairs. I do not know what's going on tonight. I have fed her. I have let her out. She's even gotten a treat. And she is just down there barking. She can come up. The gate is open where she can get in here. She's just being pickly tonight. I don't know what's going on, but hopefully you guys aren't hearing it. And I think I might have somebody up here. I think I just heard Polo. So he might be in our background, sniffing and snuffling. You might hear him too. I will say they are all upset because of Kitty. She has just, you know, destroyed their world of comfort, and they do not get to lay around anymore. And they have been protesting all through the house. I've been picking up protests for a couple of weeks now. In fact, I just picked one up before we came here. So they are letting me know they're not excited about this. Oh my goodness. Look at how nice this is. Okay, this is turning out adorable. All right, let's do this area here, our sidebar. And what I'm gonna do is I have been thinking, I've been running past things and thinking, gosh, I need to get my fall stuff done in the house. So let's make a list of fall, what do you call them, fall decorating maybe, or fall fun stuff. It's time to fall switch, maybe fall chores. I'll do fall chores. Fall chores. And I'm talking about things like hitting Costco and getting mums. I want to put out, do you guys do puzzles? I do a fall puzzle. I just have a lot of that kind of stuff that I do, and I'm going to make a list of it right here. Wait, I don't think I want to put that there. I'm going to make a list of those, and then let's do a little of those. So I've got it listed. Okay, so let's see. I want to put out a fall puzzle, so I'm going to put fall puzzle. You guys do that? I'm trying to switch over little things. Do you have little things? So I want to switch to fall reading, fall reads, get rid of all my summer stuff. So I love Cozy Mysteries, so I'm going to find some of those. Reads, Cozy Mysteries, so I'm going to put a Cozy Mystery in there. I like to do a cozy tea tray setup, so a cozy tea tray. I've got all kinds of yummy teas and, different things. I also got some Starbucks pumpkin spice stuff, so that'll be good. Okay, and then I need to switch out my fall decor. Switch out, I'm gonna just do the door, and then I've got that happy everything. And then I'm going to do the, I've got another welcome plaque that I do. And that just reflects the season. It helps me do that. Okay, now, also, I am going to go to Costco for mums, and let me see if that's it. I think that's all I'm going to do. Oh, I do want to add marigolds to the back planter. That'll be good. That'll give that orange and yellow colors to planters. There we go. All right, I think that does it for my fall chores. This is going to get me so ready for fall. I'm so excited about that. Let's put a divider up there or something. What can we put up here? Let's do a little... let's do the little swatch of this. And then I can actually just kind of put the trackers right there. That will look good. And we're going to do a couple of trackers. I tracked my devotionals last week, and I actually loved it because it got me to realize what I need to do, and then I need to do my exercise. So let's track exercise and devotionals. So we're going to do that. I don't know if you can see that. And this is an old Cappy spring kit from Husband and Chub Girl. Oops, I don't want to use that. I want to use extra. Oh, let's do a pink. Let's do a pink, guys. That'll be cute. Exercise and then devotionals. So that's perfect. And then we're of course going to do blessings next. Especially after this week, we need to really count our blessings and live each day to the fullest. Because you just never know, do you? All right, and then I'm going to list my blessings. I do have some to-dos, but I think I'm going to put the to-dos in here. So let's do blessings, and we'll do that in brown since these are in pink. Let's do this brown, I think. Okay, blessings. And then we'll put a little potato beside this one. Oops, that didn't work well, did it? Let's take that back up. Let's get this straight. Look cute. So this week, like I said, was a busy week. We had a lot going on. I tell you what though, I did have a call with my daughter and I just laughed so hard. Well, I'll tell you about it in a minute. It just cracked me up. I could not believe this is so funny. Okay, so, all right. I think this looks good. We got our fall chores here so that we're slowly switching out from summer to fall, and we're getting that fall feeling. I don't go and decorate my whole house at once. A lot of times I slowly do it, and this is September, so this is a good month to just sort of start slowly doing stuff. So I had to do a couple of fall chores this week. I had to clean the gutters out. It was not fun. I've been wrangling in the gutters, and we've had problems with the gutter water coming off the gutters and going under into our sun porch. So I've had to do all of that. I don't have Kitty up here. She is asleep downstairs with Matt today. I so wanted her up here because she does make planning fun. Let's do that. This is a husband and chum girl set. We didn't use. Aren't these cute? I love how they have these great names, the small months in their sets. Now let's put down our good stuff, put down decorations in here, and then we will add some little decks. That's all right. We'll just have to do it with our fingers. I had it earlier. I don't know what happened to my. Here we go. Sorry. So this is pretty. I think this just works so well with these colors. Now let's put our deco stickers down. Let's see. I think these are adorable. I love the potatoes with the little mustaches. So cute. Okay, potatoes gone potatoes. We need to put that somewhere. Let's put that here. So I like to fill in this kind of stuff early, and then you can work around it, or these. Let's keep it brown here. Uh-oh. Oh goodness, we got some extra on there. All right, that's fine. Okay, we've got that. Those are cute. Then we can layer some stickers on these. We're gonna do one of these. Okay, let's do it down here. Okay, so I've got my big dot boxes down, and then these I can bring in too. So I save some so I can bring them in as I want to during the week, or maybe, as I'm putting in everyday stuff. All right, so now we're gonna do everyday stuff. All right, so Thursday is trash day, so I'm gonna put that there. Now, I am kind of excited. I'll get to my daughter's story in just a second. 15th is payday. Let's get that down. So Kitty has come in after her hibernation. She is moving along. Oh, are you gonna sit now there? All right, let's get on, move on. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, we're gonna move the cat. So we've got work, I've got payday, and look what I'm gonna use this week. I thought these would be so adorable to use. Isn't this fun? For my coffee times. That's Judeanne. She's got the cute stuff. So I've had a good week. My parents were here yesterday. They left this morning. We went out to a yummy Italian restaurant last night. It's a new one I hadn't been to. My husband had been to it. Matt had, but I had not. That was fun. And then I'm just gonna put some more stuff down here. Oh, let me tell you about the Italian restaurant. Okay, so we went to an Italian restaurant last night. It was fun. It's got the music. You go in, they've got piano music playing. Just nice. It was cozy booth. I got lasagna because I was just absolutely kind of craving lasagna. So we did an appetizer. It was this huge meatball with mozzarella and sauce. It was yummy. Kitty's kind of going nuts. You might hear her in just a minute. So we've got the work. Let's see if we've got some stickers for that. Let's go ahead and put the lines in there. And I'm using brown. This is a Paper Mate pen. I usually work from 10:30, but I am actually Wednesday. I'm going to work early. I think I'm going to do to 8 to, let's see, I think it's 10:30 because I have a hair appointment Wednesday, which I will do in just a second. And then this will do 10:30 to 2. Oops, I didn't write well, did it? And then here we're gonna do the same thing, 10:30 to 2. Okay, that works. Now, oh, I was telling you a story. Okay, so let me tell you, I did talk about my daughter while I'm looking for my work stickers. So I had a great phone call with her. She's so funny. So she lives in an apartment complex, and she drove up. It was late at night. She's in a hurry. She runs in. She bursts in the door of her apartment. She's like, "Hey, roomies, what's up?" And all of her roommates are watching a film. They're under covers, and they just look up at her, and they're staring at her, and nobody's saying anything. And she's like, "What is going on here? Are they mad at me?" And then she starts looking around. She's like, "Hey, we don't have that on the wall." And then she realizes, y'all, she's in the wrong apartment. She walked in the wrong, and she said she noticed there was a wreath on the door, but she thought, "Oh, somebody's parents bought us a wreath. How nice is that?" She was in the wrong. I mean, it made me laugh so hard. It was funny. I just thought that is great. We laughed about that. So then she went upstairs and she told her roommates, and they got a big laugh out of it too. So I thought that was the funniest thing. Oh, And I did talk about the gutters, I think, earlier, but I'll talk about them now. We have got this huge problem. I did talk about this. There's this water intrusion, and I have finally gotten the gutters cleaned out. But in the process, I mean, I had to put on my grungies and get out there, and I could hardly get up on the ladder to get them, and they're pretty tall. So I did get them. I had to use my hands and just do stuff. Oh, here we go. I'm looking for work. Here I am chatting, and I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. These are every minute a story. Okay, let's do work. These are cute. I like these. Since I do bookkeeping, I've got all these little math ones. I think these are cute. And I do have some bookkeeping I have to do. I had to do payroll last week, so more calculations this week. This is every minute a story, as I said. They have the cutest darn stuff. So we got the work in there. Okay, so now we're gonna put in the church. We're gonna go this week on Sunday as per usual. So what shall we put in here? Oh, this is a cute one. That'll work. It's kind of fall-y. We're easing into the fall here. I've said this before, but September is really kind of just a cozy reset, isn't it? Well, at least for me it is. We're getting back into the fall routines, and I just feel like it's always a reset month. We've got football, which is starting, snacks are overflowing, and I'm leaning into these warm fall colors this time. Put down my church stuff. That's done. And then I gotta do my shot. All right, and that is Friday. You know, September always feels like a cozy reset month for me. We've got football starting, and today we're having snacks overflowing, and I'm just sort of trying to lean into these warm fall colors. I'm resetting, I'm getting back into my routines. And that's really what September is for me. That's why I've got these little fall things that we're doing here. We're getting into fall and we're moving into the season, just trying to enjoy and savor. Okay, so we got all that. Now let's put in our dates. It's time to do that. I have payday. I also have a vet appointment here, so let's do an appointment sticker. And we're gonna put the to-do up here because that will be good. Let's see, let's do the yellow or the brown to-do. That'll be cute, to-do. And we will do this. This is my vet appointment on Monday. Okay, vet appointment. And that is for the cat. And that is at 3 o'clock. So she gets her next set of shots. She's doing really well. The dogs are getting a little better with her. They just don't know how to interact yet. They're getting there though. We're all getting there. We're doing good. We'll get there shortly. Okay, so I'm gonna also, I've got to call and find out because I really want to learn about the Mahjong. I know they've got it at the club, and I want to find out when because I am so interested in just trying it, the Mahjong club. And then I also need to call about pickleball because Matt and I really love the pickleball thing. We talked about that. Okay, I think that's it for that. That's it for Monday for right now. I can plan the rest later. I'm just trying to get the basics down here. That's what this is. Now, the 17th, I have a haircut, and I know I have a little haircut sticker. I know I have it. Aren't these cute? We've got to use these one day soon. These little dogs. I see I have not forgotten my dogs. I know, even though I have a kitty cat. Today is Saturday, so Matt said, let's go to Costco, and I'm like, oh, and he goes, let's go out to eat, and he wanted to go where Costco, the town center, he wanted to go where the Costco is, the shopping center, sorry, and so I was like, what? Okay, we can eat lunch. And I said, well, why don't you just buy me a hot dog? I'll be a cheap date tonight. So we were gonna go to Costco. So we got to Costco, and by golly, they are remodeling the kitchen thing. So they didn't even have that. So then we ended up going to a nicer restaurant, which actually kind of worked out for me, but it was funny. So much for a cheap date. That's what I said. But, okay, so today is Saturday, and I'm so excited because tomorrow we are gonna get to go to the Downton Abbey movie. I'm so excited. And I think I have mentioned that I went to London for Downton Abbey to see everything there. And I gotta tell you, that trip was fun. We did that several years ago, my mom and I, and you go and see Highclere Castle. And let me tell you what happened. So we got there, and I was exhausted. So I set my alarm for PM, not AM, and we woke up the next morning to go to see the castle, and we just woke up. My alarm didn't go off. I could not believe it. We ran downstairs, and the nice concierge, he got us a taxi. He's like, oh, you're not too late. Don't worry, don't worry. So he put us in a taxi. We went to, I guess it's Paddington Square, or the train station. And then we first had to figure out how to get the tickets. It was a nightmare. We've got the tickets, and then we're like, how do you get on this train? Because we had to meet the tour in Oxford. We could meet the tour in Oxford, hop on, and then they take us to the castle. But we had to be there by the time they got there. So here's what happened. I mean, so we got to the bus station. First of all, we had to figure out, where we were even going. So we had to go downstairs, we had to find the tickets. We had this porter guy who helped us get the tickets. And then I don't know if you've ever taken the trains in London, but let me tell you what happens. You sit down, and then they just announce the train, and everyone runs to it, and you have to run and grab your seat. So I had no idea. So my mom was not in shape to run. Her knee was hurting at the time. So she's like, run, Birgit, get our seats. It was so funny. We had the best time though. But anyway, Highclere Castle is really neat to see, and I'd love to go back. So this is exciting though. I am going to get to the Downton Abbey movie tomorrow. So that's going to be great. All right. I think we are finished. I've set up the week. I hope you guys have a cozy, good week, and slowly move yourself into fall. Make sure you get your little fall chores, put out a puzzle, put out some fall things this week, and get back into your routines. And I will talk to you next time. We're gonna